fast year, my husband and I were both laid off. Same month. We had a mortgage, health bills piling up, and no idea how we were going to make it. When this job offer came, I didn't care that it was technically a step down. I needed income, stability. And during the interview, Gary, my new manager, seemed kind, supportive. The team, friendly. It felt safe, like I could breathe again. But what I didn't know was this. Gary, he was drowning in work, too busy to manage me directly, so he passed me off to Jane. Now, Jane wasn't officially my manager, but you wouldn't know that from how she acted. From day one, it was micromanagement on steroids. Emails at 11 p.m., calls during weekends, lunch breaks, forget them. Vacation days, canceled. And then it got personal. Snide remarks about my weight, comments about my race, mocking my intelligence in front of colleagues. It wasn't just unprofessional, it was cruel. I started writing them down, 3 pages worth over time. But here's the thing about me. I talk back. I don't take bullying quietly. And oh, did Jane hate that. She'd escalate, push harder, yell louder. But I stayed because we needed to pay the bills. Because we were already skipping meals just to cover medical emergencies and funeral costs. Because I had no choice. Until the Friday I broke. It wasn't even something big, a dumb mistake, scheduling a meeting without looping in someone from her team, someone I didn't even know existed. She screamed at me right there while I was silently grieving a family tragedy. That's when I snapped. I went straight to Gary, told him everything. You know what he said? I'm not surprised half her team already quit. And just like that, he moved me under him, officially. It felt like hope, like escape. But Jane wasn't done with me. Not by a long shot. Even from afar, she found ways to torment me. Random emails, passive-aggressive comments, showing up to my desk, loudly announcing I wasn't qualified to be there. Until one day, Gary overheard. He shut her down, publicly. I thought, finally, it's over. It wasn't. 2 months later, I wrote my resignation letter. I stapled my list of her offenses right to it, and I CC'd everyone. Gary, HR, B executives. No shame, no fear. Gary tried to keep me, offered accommodations, 3 assurances. But I told him the only way I'm staying is if she's gone. And he didn't have that power. Her boss was overseas. And HR, they already had 5 complaints about her sitting on the shelf collecting dust. So I left. Loudly, proudly, told everyone exactly why. And then things got worse. 3 brutal months of unemployment. Some nights my husband and I ate slices of bread for dinner just to stretch what little we had. I applied to 5, 10, sometimes 20 jobs a day. Nothing. Hopelessness settled in like a storm cloud. Until one day, my phone buzzes. A public memo popped up on LinkedIn. A big shot executive from my old industry had just joined the company I left. Someone I used to work with. Someone I respected. Someone I still had in my phone. I sent him a simple text. Congrats. Let me know if you want any inside scoop on the place. He called. We chatted. I mentioned ideas where I thought they could innovate. He listened. And then he asked something I didn't expect. Want to come back as my chief of staff? Chief of staff. I said yes, without hesitation. Fast forward to my first day back. All hands meeting, giant conference room. Executives, VPs, senior leadership, and me. Big Shot is giving his welcome speech. He casually mentions a few key people he's bringing in. Drops my name. Chief of Staff. Every head turns. But the best moment, Jane's face, her jaw practically hit the floor. Because while I've been gone, the rest of her team quit too. Everyone gone. She looked desperate, exhausted, cornered.
Gary caught my eye, gave me the biggest smile. Whisper later, you deserve this. But Jane? Oh no. She couldn't even fake professionalism. She sent Big Shot an email, a nasty one, listing every insult she could think of, calling me an idiot, saying I tried to get her fired, that I must have lied my way up. She sent it directly to the person who just promoted me. You know what Big Shot did? He forwarded it to me. Subject line, any idea what this is about? I laughed, nervously sure, but laughed. What Jane didn't know was before this, I'd already been a director at a competitor, already outranked him. This wasn't a leap for me, it was a lateral move. I told the Big Shot everything, how she poisoned the culture, how she drove out good people, and that my resignation letter with receipts was still saved on my desktop. And Gary confirmed it all. Even better, some of her former staff heard I was back. They gladly handed over emails, nasty, abusive, indefensible emails. By Friday, Jane was gone. Fired. Escorted out. Gary bought me lunch. Big Shot sent me a one-line Slack. Justice served. And me? I walked through that office with my head high. Because sometimes karma needs a little push. Seeing her face that day, the moment she realized what I now was, it made every tear, every sleepless night, every sacrifice worth it. Because this time, I wasn't here. This time, I had the power. And when she finally tried to track me down one last time, I was the one holding the final decision, not her. The lesson? Never underestimate the quiet one taking notes, and never assume someone beneath you today won't outrank you tomorrow.